I'm Don Brown, Republican candidate for United States Senate in North Carolina. More than 200 days into the Trump administration, hundreds of presidential appointments remain unfilled, as the vacation-loving United States Senate has not gotten around to confirming these nominations yet. Of 195 United States ambassadorships to foreign countries, 104 remain vacant. Currently, the United States has no ambassadors in crucial countries like Germany, Russia, Australia, and other nations of extreme geopolitical importance around the world. Now, herein lies the problem. Why has a lazy United States Senate gone on vacation, once again, when there is still so much crucial work left undone? Or, even worse, while the Constitution allows for recess appointments while the Senate is on vacation, meaning that President Trump could fill these positions with the Senate gone, well, Republican leadership in the Senate, headed by John Thune, has resorted to periodic pro forma sessions during the month of August, where the Senate would technically or basically open for a couple of days with virtually nobody there, while the sole aim of blocking the president's opportunity for recess appointments is in play. It's like if the janitor comes in and kind of flips the lights on for a day during the vacation and then claims that the Senate is open for business, but nobody's there. And thus, the president still cannot complete his appointments. Why this senseless delay tactic with so many crucial appointments still unfilled? Why hasn't North Carolina's senior senator, Tom Tillis, criticized or questioned this obstructionism? And why hasn't the RNC chair, Michael Whatley, publicly called out this obstructionist waste of time, even as he remains still as RNC chair for the time being, while at the same time running for the United States Senate himself from North Carolina? And then there is the issue of so-called blue slip appointments. This is the cozy little deep state procedure whereby Republican senators, when receiving a U.S. attorney nomination from the president, that is President Trump, then ask for the approval of blue state Democrat senators before confirming. So if a Democrat senator says no to Trump's nominee, the nomination dies. By this cozy boys club relationship, the Republican-controlled Senate essentially and effectively sank President Trump's nominee for U.S. attorney in New Jersey, Alina Habba, when leftist Democrat Senators Cory Booker and Andy Kim opposed her, despite a Republican majority in the Senate which could have confirmed her. Once again, where are the objections to these ridiculous obstructionist practices from Senator Tillis and from still Chairman Whatley and from the RNC? The Senate, which has a responsibility under the Constitution to consider presidential appointments and either accept them or reject them, thus the advice and consent clause, should not be going on a late summer vacation when there is so much work left to be done, especially in the area of presidential appointments. Americans who worry about paying the mortgage and even where the next meal might be coming from do not enjoy the luxury of going on vacation for 180 days out of the year like the Congress basically does. Tillis, Whatley, and the RNC should speak out against this lazy practice, and senators should get their butts back to Washington and get to work on these confirmations. This sort of laziness shows the extent to which the Congress, frankly, whether under Democrat or Republican control, has lost touch with the average American, thinking they can just leave the office and leave work undone and go to the beach whenever they want to do it, wherever they want to do it, all the while getting paid and getting free medical care that is superior to most Americans and enjoying all the other superfluous trappings of their office. Hardworking Americans built this nation on a blood, sweat, and tears work ethic, working 40, 50, and sometimes even 60 hours a week, not on a perpetual laziness that allows for 6 months vacations with crucial work left undone like the Senate has done. North Carolinians and the nation deserve senators who do their jobs, not politicians who flip on the lights for show while leaving America in the dark at home and abroad.